what's up everybody, this is Ven bringing you another MOC Spotlight where we take apart what you build. For today's episode we'll be taking a look at Blattarax, new version, created and posted to our message boards by Luigi1456andrew. Before we get started, I'll be going over the 3 fundamental qualities that I'll focus on throughout the review: the overall appearance of the MOC, the build of the MOC itself, and the concept and ideas behind the MOC's creation. I'll be forming a personal opinion of this MOC based on these 3 qualities, determining where the MOC excels and where it could use a bit of improvement. So with that said, let's get this started. So what we have here today is not exactly completely foreign to MOC Spotlight. We have seen an older version of it before, but here we can see that the builder has made a significant overhaul to the MOC in terms of design language and appearance. Before the changes, Blattarax was this gargantuan bipedal MOC that looked really complex and heavily detailed, and now we can see that the design has changed to a quadrupedal build with a lot more consistent textures, and overall it looks a lot cleaner than it did before, reducing a lot of the unnecessary greeble and also closing up a lot of the gaps that the MOC had before. A lot of the silver elements were removed, making for a much more comprehensible color scheme, and also looks like most of the system parts that were evident before have now been removed, and the results of all these changes are absolutely stunning. And from far away this looks like it could be concept art for some kind of movie creature design, or like some kind of large alien bug. And some features that I find myself really liking would be the black spikes that you can find on different parts of the body, but most notably up here on the head. It looks like Blattarax has rows of antennae on his head. The orange highlights here and there throughout the body are really nice, and it does a great job complementing all the purple and adding a bright contrast to all the black. The clawed feet look really cool and naturally shaped, and the head, best thing on this MOC without a doubt. It truly exemplifies just how creative and intricate the builder can get with these smaller parts, somehow achieving all these particular shapes and details. And I think the head was the coolest part of the older version as well, so it's nice to see that at least this aspect of the old design was preserved and improved upon in a way that works better with the new MOC. Another detail that I really enjoy about this new iteration is all the spines that we have here on the back. It kind of makes the MOC look a little bit more organic and bug-like, while also making the design more unique. Finally, just take a look at all this junk in the trunk we have here. This is a really cool look for the thorax. It looks completely like it's covered in armored plating, and overall I get the impression that this thing is just a mechanized insect of some sort. You could even pass as its own figure. Like if you told me that this was some new hit robotic toy that all the kids are picking up now and making them dance and stuff, then I would totally believe it. I'd be like, dang, I want to get one. I want to get like a giant mutated cyborg ant to dance for me. It'll be the ants dance. The ants. And Blattarax here could totally pull it off. I mean, he's got all the articulation. He can even bend his torso forward and back, as well as a waist swivel, so you can move those hips. All 4 of them. He might have 2 left feet, but he also has 2 right feet to make up for it. His fingers and toes are also articulated. Overall, it's a solidly built figure. It's all well covered up. There's no gaps on this thing that are really noticeable. Nothing that looks like it would break off too easily either. It's a legitimately good build. Overall, it's a huge improvement over the previous iteration of Blattarax. It evokes a much more cohesive design with consistent attention to detail and texture, and structural integrity seems way better. It basically goes without saying that as a revamp of the old MOC, it is very successful, and the only thing that I have on my mind that I can suggest is maybe adding a bit more of the yellowish orange to the sides of the MOC. I like what we have here where it trails on the sides of the neck, and I think it'd be pretty cool to see that pattern integrated into the rest of the MOC as well. It would also balance out the color scheme a lot better than these patches that we have under the limbs, and these patches work well, just not well enough in that regard, personally. And that essentially wraps up my thoughts on this MOC. So great job to you, Luigi Andrew. Congrats for making it back onto the MOC Spotlight. I look forward to seeing what else you do in the future. Maybe make another revamp of Blattarax that will include a dancing function or something. That'd be pretty cool. And as per usual, I always hope to see something out of the rest of you viewers, so please, if you haven't already, consider posting to our message boards at board.ttvchannel.com for a chance to win $1,000. Nah, just kidding. But for a chance to earn your own MOC Spotlight by posting something interesting to the LEGO Creations category. Really, the only criteria is to build something unique or creative or just something cool. So I hope to see you guys then, and if not, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.